330 rupees tariff, 25-year tenure, 350 rupees tariff, 15-year tenure. Which one would you pick for your solar PPA? I know there is only 20 paisa gap, but this 20 paisa gap, if not analyzed scientifically, can cost your business a crores. Here is the case of a pharma company to whom we advise. Their managing director has two options, two tariff options, two different tenures. He was confused which one to go for. But the question that he was grappling is which tenure to go for. The biggest fears that he has in his mind was, what if his business doesn't survive for a longer tenure? What if the product that he's selling does not have a demand? And what if the alternate option is cheaper at the tariff that he is signing up today? In this video, I'm going to decode the exact framework that I shared with the managing director. And after that, he was able to decode scientifically which tenure to go for and which tariff to go for. We call this as compare and decide framework. So let's get started if you are also facing the similar challenge. So there are 8 steps in this framework. Let's go step by step and understand each one of the steps so that you yourself can execute. Step 1, decide which tenure are you comparing. Are you comparing 15-year, 25-year, 15-year, 20 years? So decide that first. This is where the step 1 is completed. Step 2 is to get the tariff for both of these tenure. For example, if you're comparing 15 versus 25, like this managing director, then get the tariff from the developer, ask him to quote the tariff for both the cases. For example, 350 for 15-year and then 330 for 25-year. Step 3 is to get the termination payment from the developer. Let's say if you terminate between 15 to 25-year, or what would be the termination payment? Typically, it is like 6 months revenue. Or if you terminate between 10 to 15-year, what is the termination payment that you have to pay? Step 4, by now you will have 3 important data points: tariff, tenure, and the termination payment. Open up the Excel sheet, just put these data points there, that's it. Step 5, this is the most critical step. In this step, run the financial model for the lower of the tenure that you have taken. For example, you have taken 15-year versus 25-year. 15-year is a lower tenure, so you have to run the financial model. For you to run the financial model, what you have to do is to calculate what is the cash outflow going every month and the cash inflow coming in every month, and calculate the XNPV for 15-year and assume there is no termination happening for these 15-year. Step number 6, for the immediate next year, let's say a 16th year, now you have to run the XNPV for 16 years. But in this case, assume that you will terminate the contract in 16th year. So you have to calculate XNPV, assume that there will be a termination penalty going out in 16th year, which means that immediately after the tenure that you are signing up for, you will have to terminate the contract. So after that, you will have XNPV number. So once you have reached this stage, the next steps, 2 steps are very critical because that will tell you the answer, and I'll give the pro tip as well. Step 7, this is compare and decide. If the XNPV for 16-year after paying the termination is higher than the XNPV of 15-year, then it is no brainer that you should sign for a 16-year contract, because the 20 paisa difference that you are getting versus the termination payment that you have to pay immediately next year is compensating far more value for you than going for a higher tariff. Once you are done, I'll give you the pro tip in the 8th step. 8th step, you have to run this analysis not just for 16 years, do it for 17, 18, 20, 22, 25 years. You will see the magic happening. The answer may not be 16-year only. The answer may be 18-year, 20-year, 25-year, and whatever answer that you get, which means wherever you are getting the max NPV after paying the termination, that is the contract that you should sign up for. I hope you found these 8 steps powerful for you to scientifically decide the tenure. This managing director of a pharma company was able to decide 18-year contract tenure, and he thanked us for decoding it scientifically, not emotionally, and helped him save crores. If you're also exploring your renewable energy journey and want to save crores, want to mitigate risk, then I have a special invitation for you. This invitation is to book a one-on-one consulting call with us. This is a free call wherein we decode and understand your renewable energy requirements, help you go through the challenges that you are facing, and help you give you that framework so that you can solve your challenges on your own. This call has only 8 slots in a month, and this gets filled up because of huge demand. So go and click the link below, and I look forward to see you in the meeting and in my next video. For more renewable energy insights, subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching.